Okay, so those are my skates. It is a Tuesday, September 19th, 2017, and I am known here as Michael Rollerblades because I skate a lot, and I have been skating and hanging out on this stoop for the last 30 years or so, really since 1991. We came here before 1991, but we started hanging out in earnest. And the stoop is 55 Christopher Street. There's a jazz bar underneath that's right next door to Stonewall, what is currently Stonewall. And the neighborhood is pretty famous, but it's changing quite a bit. In the 90s, I was a bartender in this bar right here, and until 3 weeks ago, I was a bartender in a place called the Riviera, right on the corner there. But the Riviera went under, a lot of things are changing, and so it is my idea to start a blog to discuss the changing village and to talk about all the different things that we have done on this stoop, because it's been quite a scene for the last 30 years. It's not as good these days as it was like in the 90s, but in the 90s there was a lot more hustlers and hookers and stuff hanging out over here. Now it's just a lot of tourists and the newbies that have moved here, all the transplants. So I do want to capture some of the village before we lose that. So we'll have a lot of stories because people all have been coming here a long time and tell stories, but also I'm sure we will capture a lot of the mischief that goes on here. It still happens a little bit and it's a lot of fun. So the stoop again is 55 Christopher Street. It is historic because back in the day when the Stonewall riots occurred here, that stoop was sort of a grandstand, and I'm sure they made speeches there because they do it even now. And when the Gay Pride Parade goes by here now, and when it's Halloween, they close off the street, and the stoop is still sort of a grandstand. So welcome to the Village Stoop.